Greetings and salutations, humans. It is your favorite bot, PutinBot, and we will be getting started here very shortly. So to share some links, test the audio, make sure everything's working correctly, and we will soon be trugging through Baldur's Gate 3 Early Access. And when you wonderful carbon-based life forms make your appearance, please do your favorite bot a favor and gently press that like button. It helps immensely, and I appreciate it. It's true, I don't know I sound this way. Well, I do know I sound this way. I'm tired. I was up most of the night last night just not feeling well, and got done with work a little bit earlier this morning than I was expecting, and here I am with you, my friends, as a Starian would say. My friends. You guys are such a creeper. I know I probably just lost 30 subscribers just then for saying that, but I'll tell you it's true. Alright, got links shared on Discord. Here, but lurking, not a problem, Rizzo. I'm just sharing links, my friend. Hopping on the old Twitter, doing all the things. Oh man, you do what you gotta do, I understand. Kid duty is the real thing. Parenthood is the real adventure. Let's jump on over here to the live scene. I'm gonna test something. Oh, y'all are getting both. That's not good. Whoops. I thought I muted that. One day I will become a real YouTuber. It's not today, but it will happen. Speaking of YouTube, we are on the push to 600 subscribers, so thanks you to each and every one of you that have subscribed. I appreciate you. And the entire idea behind this run right here is just trying to be as completionist as I can. Let's see what all it is that we are able to find and see how many ways we can die in painful and grotesque ways. Always sounds exciting. Mrs. Bot is here in the room with me. And PutinBot, she decided to get up at, I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock this morning. She tried to make some pancakes this morning for breakfast. And she rolled a 1. It was a critical fail. But the kid tried. Let's see here.
Light on my feet.
So right now it's just my character and Shadowheart.
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Let's see. What do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly?
You must have thoughts on our little stowaways.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We've no solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting. If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears.
How do you think we should proceed?
Find a healer, and the sooner the better. I have other matters to attend to beyond this affliction.
What will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Where would you go?
Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
It seems personal. I won't pry if it's not something you want to talk about.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Okay, that's all we've got so far, so let's go and do a full rest. We got our butts kicked in the temple. We actually got to go into the front door. Rizzo was there. We had some good luck. We got the required 20. But I think what we're going to do, though, before finishing exploring the temple, we're going to recruit a couple more party members.
That might be worth a look.
So now, this right here, as you're walking around, if you pass an insight check, you can discover where something has been buried.
I need a shovel to dig this up.
But we need to get a shovel. Fortunately, I know where we can get one. We can get one right over here.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Kata, welcome to the stream, my friend. This one was totally unplanned, but I am glad that you're here. I don't think I've ever streamed on a Saturday morning before. Glad to see ya. Let's see here. That ship's full of monsters. I wouldn't go near it. Let's see if we can talk our way out of a fight.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
Hey, you're the only
You're more
Kata that I
cunning
know.
than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
You're the only Kata that I know, but even if I knew more Katas, I can guarantee you you'd still be my most favorite Kata. No doubt. Glad to have you. Thank you for being here. Let's see here.
Might be useful.
Now the whole reason we did this, we needed a shovel. And what we're going to do is that we're going to go dig up that, whatever it is that was hidden in the ground over here. Are you going to be streaming later today, Kata? Okay, so got ourselves some money and some thieves' tools. I'll take it. Let's see what goodies they left behind for us, and then we will go and see about recruiting some more party members and exploring this temple. I mean, the fact they're releasing this game a month early, I've never heard of a gaming studio moving up the release date of a game. And Sven, I'm going to be doing a news video on this later on, sometime today most likely. The owner and project manager of Larian Studios says that the average playthrough time on Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be between 75 to 100 hours. And if you are trying to find everything, try to do all the quests, it could easily be over 200. It's freaking huge. That'll be the first one to tell you. I am going to be in absolute pixelated heaven when I get to play this game in all of its glory on August 3rd. And you can bet your butt I'm going to be streaming the hell out of it.
You think it's dangerous?
Zora was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
You again. Get rid of them.
Let's see here. Let's try to get those two tieflings out so I don't have to kill them. This creature is dangerous. Get out of here. Leave it to me. They did. Spoon, welcome my friend. My favorite utensil has arrived. So let's see here. So we got a legend, we got a kata, and we've got a spoon, and then of course you got your bot. I mean, what more do you need?
Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
A blast? I could use more specifics.
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Let's see if we can persuade them to tell us we can find a healer and get this tadpole out of our head.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Nymessa, come. Talk to her like she's a
Enough
poodle.
gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
Just need beers now.
Observe and listen.
Enough
You'll
dawdling.
hear
Get
goblins
me down.
before you see them.
And cognac from me, Kata.
As you say.
Yeah, today is gonna be a coffee drinking kind of day for me. I was up most of the night just not feeling well at all.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
And what exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
A simple thank you wouldn't go amiss.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Alright, we journey together. Let's find this creche.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Alright, so let's get her leveled up.
Breeds madness.
Yeah, so fighters, whenever they get up to be level 2, they get an ability called Action Surge. It lets them take an extra turn. Really freaking strong.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Very well.
Alright, let's go explore a little bit, see if we can recruit some more party members.
I should speak up.
You're alive. That's unexpected. Last I saw you, you were lying in a crucible's worth of blood. An intellect devourer nibbling at your ear. Glad to see my eyes deceive me. I'm Gale. Well met.
Where did you appear from?
See that rune? Netherreese, I think. Weave so thick on it it's almost viscous. I had a taste, and just like that, swept from one room to the next. Not to mention, you're staring at me like a Rashimi at a blackboard. You're no wizard, are you?
No, I'm no wizard.
Pity. But that'll have to wait. The primary need now is a healer. I take it you recall the insertion of the parasite?
I recall it, yes, vividly. And for those of y'all who don't know, at the beginning of the game, you get this little parasite that gets inserted through your eye and embeds itself into your brain. Not exactly a pleasant experience.
Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it'll turn us into mind flayers? A process known as ceremorphosis? It is to be avoided. I assume you're no accomplished healer either. Powerful cleric, maybe?
Ranger, I can tend to basic wounds and ailments, but I can't remove alien parasites.
I gathered as much. We'll have to look for a solution elsewhere. You and I are in a whole lot of trouble. We need help, and I'm not sure where we'll find it in this wilderness. How about we embark on the quest for a healer together?
That sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. Then, without further ado, let's be off. Besides, looks like you keep some interesting company. A woman with shadows for eyes, deep as the dark lake. Pleasure, madam.
Is it indeed? We'll see.
Let's see. So Rizzo says, okay, I'm here. Kids are crazy. Yes, kids are indeed crazy.
Ah, excellent choice.
So we can pick, now that Gale's level 2, we can pick what school of magic he's going to take. I'm going to keep him evocation, that way he can just blow stuff up, which is stuff that's always nice to be able to do. But I'm going to change out this spell. Instead of doing Ray of Sickness, I'm going to go with Magic Missile, because it doesn't miss.
On my way. What to do? No one back home will ever believe this. At the ready.
Oh, and Rizzo, let me show you that sword that we got off the ship. This one makes it so good. Just moving gear around, so let's go ahead and get her equipped with this spear.
Eager for battle.
And so, since we killed that boss on the ship, we get a nice flaming sword right here that does extra fire damage. Hits like a truck.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Can't give up now. Never want to
Let's see here.
death.
See right here is one of those trapped mind flayers. Let's talk to it.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
Let's see. Give in to the emotion. This isn't right. Step away. Or, no, you should be furious, shouldn't you? Let's go with you should be furious. So this thing kidnapped us and put that thing in our head.
Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Let's see if we can concentrate on its thoughts.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body you can provide.
Wisdom. Resist intrusion with everything you have. We get it because our wisdom score is higher. We get a +2 bonus. There we go.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Close those eyes forever.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
There we go, Rizzo. We got taken care of.
Hurry. I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily. Stand back. Wait.
There. Can you see it?
Let me rewind.
Shh. Not a sound. neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
Let's see here. So, wait, let me rewind. It said 071. There's 71 of them. No, that Mind Flayer originally had 71 hit points, but it only had 3 when we found it, and it was dying. So, that's where that number comes from. And who's the new guy? The new guy is our wizard Gale. And so this dude right here just decided to pull a knife on us. Not very nice. So I'm going to headbutt the sucker. Let's add a bonus. Let's go ahead and use a bless spell.
You son of a...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected us.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
You bear more to offer than apologies. I mean, the dude just did pull a knife on me, so.
I'm out of wine and flowers, so I hope an introduction will suffice. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Okay, we'll just nod.
The strong and silent type. All right. Please tell me you at least know something about these worms.
Yeah, they'll turn us into Mind Flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Control it, we need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
We need to get moving, but you can shelter at my camp.
I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't a bad idea. Safety in numbers, after all. And I hate to turn down an invitation. All right. Maybe I'll see you there. Good luck.
Let's see here.
Very well.
Let's see what Laziel's got to say.
Tusky.
How do you know so much about Mind Flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a Mind Flayer is born.
Because we're an elf, we have a racial response we're able to do here. Elf, a loathsome fate and one I intend to avoid.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
I know of Githyanki, but I've never met one.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
That Lae'zel's a walking ball of attitude. Let's see. Really? Thanks for noticing.
It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
What do you suggest we do next?
We find this Sorrow in the Red Hunter's camp. He will point us to a creche. There we may be purified.
Okay, and let's see what Gale's got to say.
How can I help?
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There.
You're trying to brush me off. Don't you have anything other than generalities to offer?
Certainly. That I have a great respect for privacy, for instance, especially my own.
Let's just go ahead and change the subject, and that's all Gale's going to give us right now. Now I'm going to show y'all something that's easy to miss. There's a little treasure cache that you're able to pick up. And you need a strong character to be able to move it, and you also got to roll your perception checks.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock. Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
Thank goodness for Gale, he got us in.
Action, not reaction.
So let's move this rock.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
And so, like right here, at the bottom right hand corner where it says 1,600, that's how much gold this thing is worth. And the Harpers are a network of spies that operate all through the world of the Forgotten Realms, which is where Baldur's Gate 3 is set. This stained ragged map has passed through countless hands. A little harp marks an area called Moonrise Towers, with a small inky crescent sketched in the nearby forest. Below the crescent is a more recent scroll, Cache. And that's who the notebook says. A tattered collection of reports held together with a moon and harp seal. There is a frequent mention of sacrilegious activity among a local Selûnite sect.
No one's stopped me yet. Let's get going.
Let's see here. Let's explore a little bit here around the crash area. See, Rizzo, this is where you were at before with those intellect devourers.
Death devours. One strike could prove lethal.
So I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing. So you have an ability that's called dash. Basically what you do is that you skip your turn, but you're able to double your movement rate. And so I've got Lae'zel coming up here, so that way she can tank whenever they advance towards us.
Ready.
I can't even catch my breath. Breathe deep and move.
Let's see. Don't know if I can shoot him from here. No, path's interrupted. Between this and Diablo, man, I kind of wish I had a clone of me to play games and one to be a family man. Oh, I hear you, brother. Yeah, Mrs. Bot says we're gonna get in trouble with our spouses. Okay, Rizzo, so I'm going to show you what you're able to do. If you're playing a fighter, or if you have Lae'zel, because she is a fighter, you have this ability right here that's called Action Surge. What it does, it lets you take an extra turn.
Ready. Onward.
Cracked your phone screen? What happened? Did you drop it?
With haste.
It comes easy these days.
Quite well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Still breathing, despite everything. Swift as my feet can carry me.
King made you drop it? Do you have a screen protector on your phone, Rizzo? Maybe it's just the screen protector that cracked and not the phone itself. Yeah, Mrs. Bot just says you can always just get an upgrade. Now let's just go ahead and just... I think what we will do... we'll come up here. I think we'll just go ahead and just go to camp and see if Astarion made it there or not. Upgrade costs money? I hear you, brother. Need to go back to work? Yeah, this is your last week off, isn't it, Rizzo? You'll like this scene, Rizzo. This is one of the things that wizards are able to do.
Be with you in a moment.
Let's see, what are you doing?
Indulging in a spot of vanity. Handsome devil, aren't I? Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
First and foremost, that tadpole.
Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on? Day 4, excruciating pain as the skeleton and organs reform and reposition. Day 5, the host personality has disappeared. Fingers and toes and limbs elongate. I take it you get the picture?
I do, but you might as well finish the picture.
Day 6, the flesh around the mouth splits to make way for tentacles. Day 7, a mind flayer is born. This is the annotated version, of course.
This version is more than vivid enough for my taste. Or we should have fever by now, graying skin even.
Spot on again. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
Can you explain why the symptoms aren't showing?
That, alas, is where my knowledge fails me. A rogue might call it luck, a priest might call it fate. As for myself, I'm a pragmatic. I see the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
I couldn't help but overhear. Well, alright, I could have helped, but didn't. Anyway, I feel the same. Other than the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected. The voice on the ship told me I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think it meant?
Let's see. Sounds like I had plans for us.
Whatever they were, those plans were interrupted by the dragons. Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer. Well, I've said my piece. Get some rest.
So this isn't the first time the mind flayers have come around? Nope, it's not. They've been abducting people from this area for a while. And they've been infecting people with tadpoles. But typically what happens after 7 days, you go through a metamorphosis and become a mind flayer yourself. For whatever reason, though, these tadpoles are different, and then the host is not being changed.
Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache, our mouths should bleed, yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep your rest short. Time is not our ally.
Let's see what this guy's got to say.
I saw you getting a lecture from our magical friend. I have to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a tentacle to be seen.
I'm hoping it'll stay that way.
Naturally. But I was thinking, what if it doesn't? Of course, first sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours. I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer.
Try it now, spill your guts.
Don't be so pig-headed. I'm being practical. How much damage will you cause if you transform? How much blood can you bear to have on your hands?
If I had to choose, I'd want the knife. Make it quick.
A classic. One good thrust to the heart and you're gone. We need a good blade, of course. Don't want to waste time hacking and prodding with a dinner knife. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst-case scenario, obviously.
And you, how should I kill you?
Oh, my boy. I'd like to see you try. Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical.
Now, all of the dialogue scenes in this game are all cinematic. And Larian released some metrics, is either yesterday or the day before, and they said there's more dialogue in Baldur's Gate 3 than is in all 3 books of the Lord of the Rings combined, and in the entire show of Game of Thrones. That's how huge this game is. Just go ahead and actually, let's not do that. Let's just do a partial rest. She always puts Dogbot in the bed. Always. Yeah, we keep telling Minibot not to put the dog in the bed with her because he's getting so old now. He's prone to having accidents. But being the typical teenager,
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
okay, let's see here. We hear some noise coming from up ahead. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on. Yeah, but like I was saying, oh, and these waypoints, Rizzo. If you press the M key on your keyboard, or if you click on it, you can fast travel to another rune that you've found. Really convenient way of getting around in the world. So let's see if we're able to find where the shouting is coming from. Oh, that's the plan. I'm gonna make like a little Astarian supercut. Usually I just blow him up as soon as I find him.
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
Nine hells! Open the gates! Cannon! No!
Shit! Form a line!
Okay, now I'm going to show you all a trick. If you're ever playing a ranged character like what I am, I'm playing a ranger. This person right here, Ramira, she has a longbow. And I want the longbow more than I want her to stay alive. So, we're going to kill her.
One by one.
Ah, crap. Line of sight showed it should have worked, but there was a part of the cliff is in the way. Damnation. Just have to kill her the old-fashioned way.
On my way.
Not a problem, Rizzo.
No time to waste.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Chinese bastards! For the absolute! Make way for the blade of frontiers! There is no escaping the blade.
Okay, now this is where you meet Will at. Let me see here. Oh, I didn't prepare it. It's generally not considered a good act to kill an ally, but I really want her bow. I need it more than she does.
Tormentor!
Crap, I missed.
Very well.
The reason why we're falling is because one of the goblin spellcasters cast a grease spell on the ground where we're standing.
Victory awaits.
Just going to do action surge, take an extra turn. Oh, is this the best you can do? Morning, Plaguebane. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Yeah, we've got Rizzo and a couple of other people that have not played the game yet. Well, Rizzo has. And they wanted to see what it looks like from the beginning, so that is what we are doing. Let's see, so that's The goblin bosses fry them.
Where do I go from here?
You done with work this morning now, Plague Bane? Are you home or are you still out there at the office? Yeah, about ready to head out from work. Just got stuff done. Perfect.
Keep going. I am fury. I am death.
Now this is one of the really cool abilities that fighters have. They can take an extra turn using Action Surge, and they also have a self-heal with an ability called Second Wind. So we're going to heal ourselves. And then we can still take a turn as well.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
These boots have seen everything.
So now I'm going to show y'all something. If you try to loot a friendly person, an ally's corpse, you can get in some serious trouble. So the way that you get around that, hide.
Alright, time to skulk.
And see this little red field right here? That's where the guards are able to see you.
Something good here.
So if you're sneaking, they don't see you. And then you can take whatever you want. And I want this longbow. So like I said, I need it more than she does. Let's go ahead and stop hiding.
Can't slow down.
Now the most important thing of any RPG is looting. So that's what we're going to do. And these javelins, they're really good for characters that are really strong. And Lae'zel is a strength-based character, so she does better with the ranged weapons or javelins or spears or even axes than she does with a bow. And let's send this Shadowheart, perfect. Okay, let's go on in. Aridin and his entire party wiped. Which is an interesting thing to have happen.
I want to have a word.
Aridin didn't make it. Pity. But he might have got more of my people killed, if not for you. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
And just a reminder for those of y'all who are watching the stream and in the chat, if you haven't already, please click that like button. That will just push the video up higher in the old search algorithm on YouTube. And I do appreciate it. Let's see, so Shannon.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it? Let's just go. What brought you here?
We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
If your people survive that, they'll survive anything.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again.
This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though... I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I've got my own temporal concerns. I need a healer.
You're wounded. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he went with those adventurers. It seems they left him behind. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the Inner Grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this damn ritual of theirs.
I'll find her, and I'll speak to Koga while I'm there.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Okay, let's go ahead and level up. Level 5 is the current maximum level in early access. Larian did release that, put out that when the game is released on August 3rd, the max level will be level 12, which is pretty freaking high for a D&D game. We'll go with Colossus Slayer. I don't care about Ensnaring Strike. Let's go with... Let's go with Jump. Let's see what options we got here for Shadowheart. Don't need Bane and Bless because they both require concentration. So let's get rid of Bless. And we'll go with Create or Destroy Water. There's a reason for this, by the way.
Assume nothing.
And we'll let Lae'zel be a battle master. An Eldritch Knight is kind of like a fighter mage. You're able to cast wizard magic and while you're a fighter. But her intelligence is relatively low. So I'm going to keep her just being a straight fighter for right now. And let's swap this around. Let's go with Repost. And then let's go with Trip Attack. Now, Gale, let's swap you around. Let's remove Fog Cloud, bring in Magic Missile. Grease works well because we have fire. We can just fry somebody. Sleep is a really good crowd control spell. I think we'll leave it this way. This works. This looks good.
That way.
At least things have stayed interesting. Another step forward.
So here's the tiefling that was killed trying to open the gate.
Don't do this! He's not breathing! Go find a healer!
It's too late. He's gone.
I'm sorry it happened so fast.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Arka, no, wait! What are you doing?
Why does this keep happening? Not now. Please.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
See, and positioning in this game matters a lot. If you are using spells or if you're using a ranged weapon like what I am right here, anytime that you're able to get the high ground, it's going to give you advantage over an enemy. It's going to make it easier for you to hit them, and that always makes your life a lot easier whenever you're able to smack them before they can smack you.
Tormentor!
Good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
Got me. Hand over the coin. I'll be on my way.
That bloody Irenes. Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you. Would have been breathing my last if your friend hadn't killed that bugbear. So, thank you. Not a lot of people watching my back these days.
Okay. Now here's something that's pretty cool. If you look here at this telescope, you can interact with it.
You peer through the telescope.
Let's see here. Perception. Focuses telescope on the distant object. Try to get a clear view. It's a dragon.
You see a red dragon. Tyrannical, greedy, and vain, they hunt without pity.
Move the telescope to the left.
The telescope points to the left.
Okay, so that's where we came from.
The telescope points straight ahead.
There's that dragon again.
The telescope points to the right.
There's a burning town. Okay, I'm out. Catch you later. Okay, Plaguebane. Thank you for stopping by, my friend.
If not over, then through.
He never let it show, but he was homesick too. He didn't deserve this.
Now, there's lots of things that you're able to loot, but you got to be careful not to be seen by the guards, because you can and will get in trouble. The guards can arrest you. They can try and just attack you.
We could say a prayer. We should have time for that.
So let's use Speak with Dead on him.
Yeah,
See what we can find out.
that would be good.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you? Welcome back, Rizzo. What is your profession?
Tailor before God volunteered.
So the kids are about to leave? Yeah, man, I know how it is with little kids. Where are you from?
We from Elturel left.
Who left Elturel with you?
Sister Arca.
What happened to you?
Killed. Arrow. Can't breathe.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Whispers from the grave.
Why does this keep happening?
Got
He was joking about Octa's suit just a moment ago.
Let's
Come on, Richter.
Yeah, let's see here.
breathe deep.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Rizzo, text me your PS5 name. Are you really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
Oh, Spoon, I get it, man. I'm on your stream yesterday. I lurked pretty much the entire time. I appreciate you being here. You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the Grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Probably Wizard of Legend, but I have to log in to make sure. Let's go ahead and sell this stuff because we don't need it. So yeah, plenty of camp supplies. Let's barter then. Let's see if we can get some. Let's see if we can get some goodies. Let's see if we can get some goodies. Let's go with fire arrows, arrows of ice. Let's see. Amulet of Elemental Torment, Nature's Vengeance. When the wearer stands in certain surfaces such as fire and casts a spell that deals damage, the target also suffers the surface's effect. I think I want to do that. Alright, there we go.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Yeah, this game is low-key a movie. Also, was PutinBot is playing it. Yeah, this game is fun. And the thing is, like, this is only like one half of the first act in early access. The full game spoon, when it's released, is going to have over 100 hours of gameplay if you just do the main quest and nothing else. The developer said that if you just take your time and just do all the quests and explore, you can easily put between 200 to 400 hours on a single run.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Let's see. Persuasion. You should all stay. A single blade can make all the difference. That's my kind of game, but the turn-based turns me off. Now, the original Baldur's Gate games were real-time with pause, but what Larian has done to try and help with the whole turn-based aspect is that they have swarm AI. So if you're fighting a lot of enemies at one time, they will all move at one time.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Why the rush to leave?
You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Leroican begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramazes Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Good idea. Powerful acquaintances never hurt.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me in either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
PS5 sign-in is Rizzo the Legend. Let's see, 40 hours, just don't cut it anymore. Especially since games are more expensive now. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, 40 hours just doesn't cut it, especially if you're dropping $60 to $80 for a game.
Elbows high, now pull back and swing. Children, look who's here. Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
You better surrender. That target's a far better fighter.
You have a better way? 'Cause I'm all ears. You need to be ready for a fight, but I'm useless with a sword.
Let's see here. Let's go with insight, because we have the insight proficiency. No wonder you're struggling. You've no balance. Space your feet further apart.
I'll try and brace them better. Like so. Step, brace, parry, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing. Don't shout your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep training. In time you'll make short work of any goblins.
Hopefully it's just the goblins we have to worry about. Druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you. Hold.
Okay.
Step.
And here you are, Rizzo.
Parry. Swing.
Here's the brother in the game. This is where you recruit him at. Rizzo calls Will a brother because he's a black dude.
Give me your best
Time
shot.
to stretch, go for a walk, or call a friend.
Not bad. Again. Hey, keep focus. See how I used your own force against you?
I can't do it.
Of course you can. It just takes time. I didn't become the Blade of Frontiers overnight.
Hey there, can I have a word?
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. An unknown face commands your mind. Blue skin, gnarled horns.
Chuck! He is infected.
I'll be damned to the hells. You were on the ship.
A strange sensation courses through you, and Will's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Let's use the Illithid Wisdom. Let's try peering further into his mind.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. The creature appears again. Blue skin, arched horns, and wings stretching wide behind it. Your minds part again, leaving your skull throbbing.
Ouch. Careful you don't push the brain bugs too far. They'll leave you hurting. If I had to guess, you took a bumpy ride on a mind flayer machine, same as me. And I've been having the strangest dreams. I haven't turned into a mind flayer just yet, but sooner or later, my luck will run out. Been thinking I need a healer. And I reckon you've been thinking the same.
See, the boys are here. They can't help but be all in my stuff. Yeah, man, that's how they are. Nothing is sacred for kids. They're going to get in whatever they can able to get into, and typically it's what you want them to touch the least. Let me see here. Been thinking of a healer. I reckon you're thinking the same thing. I hope someone in the Grove might know how to heal us.
I've been waiting for this druid Halsin to return. They say he's pretty powerful. He could probably help us. Problem is, the goblins have nabbed him. We better go find him before we start growing talons and tentacles.
We can look for Halsin together.
Excellent idea, but I have a condition.
Go on.
Look at these kids. They've no chance on the road, not while goblins infest it. I've got the grandest of plans. You and me, we kill the goblin horde's leaders. That should scatter the buggers. Frontier justice, I call that. What say you?
Go to my camp and wait for me.
A splendid plan. Let's chat there.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Hold it, Lae'zel. I'll see to this one.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Enough, stand down, and won't tell you again.
Chucky. Fine.
You can breathe again. I won't let her hurt you.
Thanks. What do you want from me?
Information. Where did you see the Githyanki?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
Alright, Lae'zel, you've got what you needed.
Yes. Your mediocre interrogation technique notwithstanding. The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Subordinate? No, we're partners. You'll treat me with respect. If you finish scowling at me, what comes next?
The teethling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Insight. Are her intentions sincere? Watch closely for signs of deceit. Is she lying to us?
You see nothing unusual in Lae'zel's demeanor.
Did you say teethling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
It's Faerun. What do you mean purification?
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Better not be cursed.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birds, and your dogs.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Let's see. Step between the crossbow and the goblins.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You, move!
Let's see. Persuasion. No, shoot me. Should be easy, right?
What in every hell is wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
A goblin prisoner. Her life isn't yours to take.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
Not sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine. Whatever.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
What is the Yawning Portal?
An inn in Waterdeep. Oh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see. Full of death, danger, vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist.
What was the standoff about?
Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room.
What happened next?
I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. I'd drink to that.
Okay, let's go ahead and go to camp. Lae'zel is injured. And we are down some spell slots. Let's just go ahead and rest. Do you want to go to camp? Yes.
The twilight is darker than expected. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Let's see. Blink away the discomfort.
The world swims as you close, then reopen your eyes. How long have you been waiting here? A moment? A night? A 10-day?
Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
See. Deception. Don't you see how far gone you are? Give me the blade. I will make it quick. Basically, she thinks we're starting to be turned into mind flayers now. That is why she is doing this.
Take it. One motion across the neck.
Let's see. Diaper changes. Yes, I remember diaper changes. I do not miss those days. Let's see. Slit her throat, or no one is dying tonight. We still have time. Let's go with this one.
Chuk. A splendid ruse. My anger is surpassed only by my respect. I will wait, but know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Okay. And you can see everyone in the group is sick right now.
Feels like we packed 3 days into one today. I'm exhausted.
You as well. I feel like I've marched across Toril without stopping.
Could be the tadpoles doing. Or not. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's just get some rest.
Great talent or not, no druid can cleanse an embedded tadpole. Give no credence to such fantasy.
Are you sure Kresh is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. To all questions, the Kalir Library harbors answers. A gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
That kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
You're worried you haven't changed? This is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
What do you suggest we do next?
We follow the road west to the mountain pass. There will be a creche nearby. Then we may be rid of our parasites.
Okay, let's see what Astarian's got to say.
Leave me alone. I do not have time to waste with you.
Oh, what a night. What a godstab. Blood. That's a pretty sight. So give it to me straight. How do I look?
Like a dog, as in as sick as.
Canine is charged. You don't look so hot either, I might add. And neither do the others. So either the fish we had was bad, or it might just be happening.
We didn't have any fish.
Right. I'm going to bed. Sleep if I can. Find some peace if that's possible. Meanwhile, I'll just pretend I had the fish.
Something's on my mind.
A shiver racks your body. It takes a moment for will to come into focus.
You've got wits of white steel. Can't say I'm not impressed. All we can do now is see what the morrow brings.
Your head swims with the slightest motion, and your legs feel heavy as iron.
I reckon come dawn, we'll be right as rainbows.
I think what we're going to do is that we'll keep Gale here in the camp.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
And we'll swap him out for Will. You remain in the camp for a while.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Perhaps she'll travel again later.
I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Not looking for company. Sorry.
I'd like you to join me.
Ah, that's the spirit. A hero at heart.
Let's go ahead and level him up, then we'll camp.
Chosen, let me come to you. I can help you.
Now, these dream sequences happen whenever you use the tadpole's power. That's what triggers these. Back off. I have enough things crawling around in my head.
But I'm already here. You frown in your sleep. There must be so much on your mind.
Her fingers are warm against your cheek, softer than expected.
You think that you're sick, that you're dying. Are you afraid?
I never sleep. How is this possible?
How far does the deepest trance lay from sleep? I leave that answer to your clever mind, darling.
I'm one bad turn from becoming a mind flayer.
You don't understand, darling. You're turning, yes, but yet still a shadow of what you will become. Come now. I'll make you feel better. Let yourself go. Lean back.
Let's resist and force her away.
Why are you fighting me? I'm here to help you.
The urge for violence lingers. You could push her again. You could cause so much pain.
Well, if you want to wait, I'll wait. But I do have a parting gift.
I feel much better than I did yesterday. Amazing what a night's sleep can do, isn't it? Not even just that. I awoke with new, I don't know, powers. It was the same for you, wasn't it? The good health, the power, the dreams. It's all right. You can trust me. Tell me what you saw, what you felt.
I don't understand. My kind don't dream like this unless they choose to, and I didn't choose.
No. Someone else chose for you. Or something else. What was your visitor like? Whoever came to you?
Tell her what you experienced, keep nothing back.
Different from mine in some ways, but the same in all the senses that matter. I dreamt of someone I'm very attracted to. There was a promise of power. I had exactly the same dream when aboard the Mind Flayer ship. Don't you think that's suspicious?
Suspicious is putting it mildly. We need to be careful until we know more.
I'm glad we're of the same mind. If this happens again, let me know. We can't take anything for granted, especially when it's to do with what's going on up here.
With haste.
My blood is cleansed, my muscles still. I have been shown new might to tug foe and fiend into reach. Damn it all!
Your gazes meet, and memories of last night's dream course through you.
The dream. You resisted. Impressive. First, the tadpole sickens you. Next, it entices you with a cure. That you refused it tells me you've more courage than I considered. Speak.
Let's see what Will's got to say.
Discussion. Well, look at you. Fit as a fox and twice as eager. I feel it too. Not just renewed, but improved. New talents aching for release.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, it looks like everyone else has just got the normal things to say now.
What to bring?
Okay, let's go talk to this Nettie person and see what we can find out about getting a cure, if there is a cure to be had here.
Please, let us through. Let my daughter go right now.
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Damn it! We could have taken those guards.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear.
Stop! Move back at once!
But for me, you'd be overrun by goblins now. I'll go where I please.
Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Okay, let's see what we can find here. Nope, stream is still going. You should still be able to see it, Rizzo.
I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat?
Should still be
I
going
will
anyway.
imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Turn down the volume. Yeah, no, it's still going. I think you just need to fast forward. Thief, poison, what is this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The child's in danger. Do something, I beg you.
Let's see. Tell the snake to be at ease. The girl must not be harmed.
Silence. I answer only to mistress.
Let's see here. Persuasion. Release her. I'll see that she stays out of trouble.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Koga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Hi, Kimberly. Welcome to the stream, and I am very excited about the release date being moved up. That was some great news. I've never heard of a studio moving a release date up before.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
I just want to give you my smell. I'll leave you be.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
Okay, let's go talk to Nettie. Let's see if she has any kind of information about how we can get this tadpole out of our noggin.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
So wait patiently.
This may be Catherine's. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Healing as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
More than tired, something crawled into my eye.
Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. Quick, this way.
Okay, so let's see what kind of healing that she can offer us. Oh, here we go. It's a dead dark elf just laid here on the table.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Did you all have the same kind of parasite?
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options.
What is that plant? Will it help?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Looking closer, you realize you've seen this thorn in the wilds. It's Kalimvor's kiss, a briar from the Dale lands, and a deadly poison.
I love how sad Nettie looks whenever she's talking to you, and she's got that briar in her hand. You can tell this is something she does not want to do. Put the briar down and we'll talk.
I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
I love Nettie. I wish she could join you. Yeah, I do too. Nettie's awesome. On a Mind Flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean, should be changing?
Mind Flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new Mind Flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
What do you want me to do?
The thing is, I've sent birds to find him. But the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Poison? Never. I shall slit my own throat if it comes to that.
It won't come to that. We'll find a cure soon enough. Either way, death is better than life as a mind flayer.
Yes. I will have a warrior's death. If not at the hands of my opponents, then at my own. Now let us make haste to a crash. Neither Nettie nor Halsin holds the cure we seek.
Oh, let's talk to the Dark Elf.
What's next, I wonder?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How many drow are out there? Where did you get your tadpole?
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Were you abducted by mind flayers? Where did you start following the Absolute?
Moonrise Towers. Initiation.
Who killed you?
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Speak with the Dead is such a fun spell. Halsin's pipe. You got the preserved mind flayer.
What path lies before me? Something over there.
I'll always have a character with the speak with the dead and speak with animals. Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the things I love about playing with a ranger. You get so much just utility out of them.
The wolf focuses on you, calmed in your presence.
Let's see here. I have no clue what class I'm going to be at this point with all the new ones added. It's going to take me like 3 hours to make my character. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of options.
Can't keep me out.
Oh, not too much longer.
You've been spotted fiddling with that lock. Best fiddle with something else.
Uh-oh. Where's this guy at? Behave for myself.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Let's go to stealth. Savage Bot, thank you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. You caught me trying to do some breaking and entering. Okay, good. That guy's gone now.
Bet I can crack that open.
It's always good to have another bot coming to join us. And Rizzo's back. Let's go ahead and take all this. Half-torn note. The marks crisscross the page. Don't look scribed so much as slashed. Kaga, swamp dogs, tree, meat, alone, Olodin.
Should mind my step. Is that blood? No, never mind.
See if we can get some. See if we can get some more loot without getting caught. We don't need dinner plates. The Rite of Thorns. Let's see. Scroll covered in intricate drawings detailing an arcane protection ritual. Interwoven prayers, incantations snake across the side of the page. Written on the other side are instructions for performing the Rite of Thorns. When the prayer is complete, thorns and bramble rise from the earth, protecting from harm all who channeled it. This bot is not tired. This bot is wasted. I'm probably going to be calling this off soon and taking myself a little nap. I did not sleep much last night. I was just feeling horrible.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
So Gerald says, I'm glad to stop by my favorite bot, PutinBot. Also, it's 2 a.m. and I'm not tired. Well, I'm glad that you're not tired. And thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
It seems I best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Let's head on out. We'll go to camp, complete a couple of more little side quests, and then I think we will call the stream. Let's see here. It's going to do a long rest. Shadowheart has something to say.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
Okay, also, for those of you that are watching, this cutscene right here is very, very difficult to get. You have to talk to Nettie, camp inside the grove before you leave. If you leave, you get Raphael's scene and you miss this altogether. So this could be our last night together.
I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
Lifted wisdom. Is she serious? Probe her thoughts using your shared connection.
She is serious. Even she seems surprised. She's attracted to you, but you sense more. A warm swell of embarrassment.
Once this is over, we should find a tavern and celebrate properly.
Huh. A little comfort and company doesn't sound bad. But let's take care of our problem first. Rest well.
But just do a partial rest. And we'll go down to the beach, get through this scene, and then I think we will call it.
I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Blade at the ready.
Let's go ahead and summon an imp.
Need to find a way forward.
I think I'm going to take Mrs. Bot and Minnie Bot out for a little bit. Arthur Bot, he is out at work today. He is apprenticing, learning how to do drywall. So it's me and the ladies today.
Is someone singing?
Go ahead and save.
It's beautiful.
Because if we died here, it would suck to have to do all this over again. Just saying. Oh, snap. What you snapping about, Rizzo?
The pride of the gate.
So what we're going to do...
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. This way.
We're going to position this just a little bit.
No time to rest.
Listen.
Listen quietly.
A sweet melody plays above the waves, beckoning you, drowning out all logical thought.
Wisdom. Struggle against the magic's pull. And we rolled a 1. That's okay, we got 4 rerolls. Let's go and roll again. There we go, that's better.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Get back, it's a trick.
No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Crap, my ambushed. Everyone is thirsty for the main character. Yeah, no doubt. Okay, so we resisted the song. Let's see what we're able to do here.
Should get
Naturally, we missed.
These boots have seen everything.
That's okay. Shadowheart is free, so let's see what we're able to do here. I love how powerful clerics are.
I will have your head, Harpy!
What now? Damn monster! I'll make you pay!
I'm going to try and save this little kid, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. So that was a good start.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's see. Here we go. Getting high ground is that is the key for this.
Concentrate.
Just going to zap this one. Now I'm telling y'all, in this game, clerics are more than just heal bots. See, the songs that they do, they charm your party members. Critical miss.
Can't afford to let up.
Of all the times to roll a 1, that's not the right time to do it.
I will have your head, Harpy!
PutinBot, I'm gonna cut out, boys. About to leave. I gotta make use of time. Nope, I get it. I'm about to leave myself. As soon as this fight's over, I'm gonna take Minibot and Mrs. Bot out to go get a coffee and poke around the town a little bit. So I appreciate you coming by. Crap.
Are they gone?
They're gone. Are you all right?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Take a deep breath. You're safe now.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donnie. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Okay, so I think we're just going to end it here. I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm going to get ready to take the girls out on the town here in the big streets of Kalispell, Montana. Alright, y'all, so thank y'all again very much for coming by. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to go ahead and head on out now. I will see y'all on the next stream. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I will see y'all on the next one. Goodbye, my favorite humans and carbon-based life forms. Till we see each other